For these winners, smiles come easy. After 8 years in the opposition, Norway's Labour Party will now return to governing the country. We have waited and we have hoped and we have worked so hard, and we can finally say we did it. As the vote count progressed Monday evening, Prime Minister Erna Solberg had to admit defeat. The voters want another majority to govern Norway for the next 4 years. The Conservatives' work in government is over for now. Ahead of the vote, many said they would cast their ballot for more climate action. Norway's wealth is largely attributed to its rich oil reserves.
For me personally, the main issues for this election is the environment, because I feel it's becoming more and more important. So I think that the politicians ought to take responsibility, and I feel that a lot of my friends have the same topic.
The big questions for me in this campaign are the climate, what Norway as a country should be living off. The Labour Party is likely to form an alliance with the Socialist Left Party and the Centre Party in a left-leaning government. The results show that the percentage of women in parliament will rise to nearly 50% for the first time. Soon, the 5 countries in the Nordic region will all be led by leftist governments.
Well, let's get more on this from our reporter Chelsea Delaney. Chelsea, this was a campaign dominated by climate change, wasn't it?
It definitely was, and more than that, I'd say it was a referendum on Norway's oil industry. Norway is really a living paradox for climate change. It's a country that has a reputation for being very progressive. It basically is only selling electric vehicles now. It has a lot of climate credentials, but at the same time, it's made all of its money basically from oil, and it's the largest oil exporter in Western Europe. It is a big exporter of natural gas, but it also wants to do more on climate. And it's in this election in particular, people were looking at things like the recent UN climate report, which said that it's a code red for humanity. They're looking at all of the natural disasters we've seen in Europe this year, and they wanted more from politicians. So I think that's why we've seen the Labour Party in particular, which has said that they will address the climate change crisis, really jump ahead.
And they will get to choose the next government. So how much of a shift can we actually expect from this new centre-left government?
Yeah, I think it's going to be maybe less than some people had been expecting. Basically, what we've heard from the Labour Party is that they want to address the climate crisis, but they're not yet ready to abandon oil. And you have to keep in mind how important oil is for Norway. It's worth about 20% of their GDP. It employs 10% of their workforce. So it really is a crucial driver for the economy. So the Labour Party has said they're not yet ready to stop exploring for natural gas. They're not yet ready to stop pumping, but they do want to find some sort of compromise with these other parties. So I'd say we probably won't see an end to Norway's dependence on on oil wealth anytime soon, but they likely will have to take some steps to address this massive cultural shift that's also happening in Norway now.
OK, so some change potentially coming. Chelsea Delaney, thanks for staying on top of it for us.